Well, out of the case of a murder of a man that, rather than being greeted with anger or disgust, was celebrated. That's because the victim was a much-hated local official in Shanxi province. His murderer, Zhang Xiaoping, on the other hand, is a popular young man. More than 20,000 people petitioned for a lenient sentence for Zhang, who was 19 when he was hired to kill the official.
Now, the official was apparently hated by local residents because he made their lives hell by seizing land, extorting money and bullying people. Zhang was hired for just over $140 by another villager to kill the official back in 2008. It was a move that landed him in jail, but also saw him hailed a hero.
Well, despite Zhang's hero status and the petition, the court sentenced him to death. It was a move that sparked a lot of debate here. Let's cross now to our researcher, Helen Hu, who has been looking into reaction online. Helen, strong feelings about Zhang. What have the online community been saying?
Well, most net users say the killer deserves sympathy. They say it must be difficult for the villagers to find a legal way to penalize the local official, and that's what drove the villager who hired Zhang to take such extreme measures. Some say he's a hero for defending people's interests and say he shouldn't be punished. Other people say the court and police should listen to the people and carry out further investigations into this case. They say the fact that there are so many people speaking up for the killer suggests there is more to this case. Some are also calling for other officials who covered up the wrongdoings of their murdered colleague to be punished. Other commentators take a different line, saying that Zhang is too young to be executed. There are calls for his mother to be held responsible instead, and there are some who support Zhang's execution. They say that even if there are reasons for the killing, this was murder, and under Chinese law, he should be executed.
And Helen, are there any comments about the implications of this case on the local government?
Yes, most people say China needs more supervision of local officials and an outlet for public opinion. They say if there was more communication between the government and ordinary people, these kinds of tragedies could be avoided. Others say that in remote areas where the law cannot always be implemented, people come up with their own ways of solving disputes. A lot of people are saying that this case should serve as a warning to other local officials.
Thanks, Helen. Now, Susan, this is reminiscent of a similar case last year where a girl working at a karaoke bar stabbed and killed an official after he had tried to force himself on her. And the point was that public opinion swayed the case and actually saw her released.
So who knows, we might see a reprieve after all.
Yeah.
Well, do stay with us. In a moment, straight from the street.